Okay. Well, that should be me live again. Hello, everyone. It's me again. Just quickly gonna open up the game and everything. Oh, sorry. I think I still have my You probably heard my voice echo there. I was getting my Twitch link to share it with people. Whoops. Let me just quickly do all this. So, we had a lot of fun last stream, taking a quick diversion from what we were previously playing. But today we're going to be continuing with Touken Ranbu Warriors. I don't know how much more of this game we got. I don't imagine that this game should be too long. Depending on how quickly we're able to get through everything. But let's just see if we can get it open. Here we go. So the game should be in there. There we go. So we got our game open. And let me just quickly make sure my game volume is on. There. We got it. Okay. You may notice we have even more friends than usual. Just a couple of little more friends. I was supposed to be adding sound redeems last night. Instead, what I did was add this. What I've done is add even more friends. To go over in names, the big one here is Ave. She is right now got loved heart eyes because she likes Touken Ranbu. Next to her is Moon Spidey, who I'm in war with. Just in my little quarter is Ludery, my artist. Above him is Amiru. And on my head is Vertuska. And Amiru and Vertuska are two people who have been very active in this chat, so I wanted to give them a little bit of a cameo, you could say. But yes, we're going to be continuing forward. And hopefully things go alright. I haven't put a timer on the Scotch thing yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to be doing that. So we continue the game. The collection grows, yes. The collection does indeed grow, Sunset. Nice to have you here. I would say. But yeah, my collection grows stronger. I was gonna ask, by the way, Sunset, seeing as you're here, I was gonna maybe tweet about your art saying thank you, but do you just want me to tweet about the image? Just I know the image is transparent. Do you just want me to tweet it at you? Because I know you recently did that art for me, which was really cool. I was just wondering. But yeah. For those of you who are just joining, Sunset made some art for me, which is very, very nice. It's a pretty fun art. We have a lot to upgrade. A lot of characters to upgrade. The hell? Crushing Blow. That's new. Replace this. Crushing Blow. That's a new ability. Okay, we're getting more combos. You can do whatever you want. I don't mind. We both know I'll just become more in response. Monkey in response, yes, of course. But okay, thank you, Sunset. Well, I think what I'll do is after stream, I'll share it on my Twitter, and I'll of course at you in it, so that way all your credit still goes to you. So people at least know you definitely made that for me and everything. So yeah, I'll do that just after stream, which should be good. But yeah, thank you for that. It's a very fun little piece of art that we have. It's one that we've spoken about before on streams, so it's going pretty good. It's a very fun little bit of art. Oh, you guys like it when you're able to see it. But yes, we are continuing on where we left off. I actually did like taking a bit of a break and playing something different for last stream. I think last stream is on record as our longest stream because I was determined to just beat that game in one go. So I think we clocked it about 4 hours, maybe close to 5 depending on how it went. Which once again, for a game that was free to play, that was very impressive, very exciting. I wouldn't mind playing more games like that. But yeah, I was also trying to say that because of me having time off now, I'm going to be spending a little bit more time seeing what I can add more to these streams. So I've already sent something off to Moon Spidey about microphone settings to see if I can adjust my sound to make it even better. Considering that we use the same microphone. I'm going to be practicing on my capture cam so we can link up the PS5 and get some games on that playing. And of course, one of the biggest ones I want to get is sound redeems, which I'm still figuring out. I've opened up the link and have connected it to my LMAO, why am I on your head? Hello, Vertuska. Hello. Do you like being in the jar? But yeah, like I was saying, I've opened up the link Shusha gave me, and I've linked my Twitch account to it. I'm just trying to set up the sound redeems now. But yes, hello, Vertuska. Hello now. I hope you're okay, Vertuska. Vertuska, I should address something. So, I posted recently in Moon Spidey's Discord a little funny image, which was me with all the jars. However, I was using a translator, and Lunary informed me that on accident I used a slur that is considered a bit offensive. I didn't realize, so I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for that if you saw that. I wasn't trying to offend anyone. As soon as Lunary told me, it was like, I was like, oh, shit, I better say something. So I, said, there's been a slight little, translation error. I didn't know because I don't speak Russian. I had no clue. But yes, you're on my head, Vertuska. And, we also have a Myru next to me as well. Myru's just above Lunary. And we got Ave. Ave has little love heart eyes because we're playing her favorite gay swordman game. And of course we got Moon as well. But yes. I'm happy that you were able to come here today and see that I've kidnapped you. I've kidnapped you. And you're my new hat. You're my new little hat. But yeah. This is just a fun little wild thing I've done. I honestly don't know how many more I can fit. I might have to shrink people down even more if I like get more jar friends. I'm sorry I can hardly hear anything because I have very bad internet in my new apartment. Oh, that's okay, Vertuska, that's okay. You know, it's fine. Like, I still appreciate you coming and just saying hello. But yeah, you're just, on my head. Is there. Got a cheesecake on my head. I have a little cheesecake on my head. But yeah, oh damn. Yeah, it's been pretty wild, honestly. The past couple of days and everything. Everything's been like really busy, but I guess it's only like been so busy because I'm like on my break now, so everything that I couldn't do during when I was like in college, I'm doing now. And I'm trying to just like get out of the way so I can just enjoy the rest of my weeks off. But I hope that with going forward in this, we'll be able to do a whole lot more. And like I said, I would really love to like set up more things. Whatever it was, I'm very glad to be on your head. It's an honor for me. Thank you, Vertuska. Thank you. Yeah, I think the only thing I said that I hope you did hear was that I accidentally said something in Moon's Discord that Lunary informed me could be considered very offensive, and I didn't know because I was using a translator. So I'm sorry if you saw that. I'm sorry if that was that was not an okay thing. But I have since said like, oh whoops, I didn't mean that. But we ended up laughing about it. I think everyone's just found it really funny, which is good. You know, that's a little bit of advice when speaking to people from other languages. Be very careful when using translators. Be very, very careful. The translator might stab you in the back, so don't do it. Okay, here we go. So, it's okay. Thank you, Vertiska. Thank you. Yeah. So we're actually doing pretty well so far. I think we're getting close to the end of these guys now. Because I'm trying to think of how long the previous two were and how they kind of like took up a decent amount of time. So we're gonna just keep going forward and see what we get. And hopefully we'll be okay. I like how we're kind of getting characters that we weren't really able to play as much before. Like, we're kind of getting characters that, you know, previously we wouldn't really get as often compared to the other ones. But, I don't know, I enjoy it. I think it's good because it allows us all to see, oh god. There we go. I think it allows, like, everyone to see the different playstyles. And also lets me, like, level them up a bit easier. Here we are. Okay. Let's keep on going. It's still fun, like, I still find this game very, very fun. I will say it's probably the easiest Musou game I've played. It is very easy, and I think it's because, like, I think the levels kind of adjust to the, like, it's to the idea that you've leveled up characters a decent amount, but not to the idea that you haven't, like, that you have been playing as them. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so characters who are, like, only, like, level 24, and that would be considered too weak for the previous level, the game will consider that to be okay, because it doesn't think you really had the option to play as them. You've just been upgrading them in the standard area, which is cool. But I also think it makes the game quite easy. It makes the game very easy just to go through, at least when compared to other Musous. However, I wouldn't also say that's a bad thing, because I think having a game that's quite easy to breeze through. Now, oh, Bartuska, what is it? What about... what? What about who? What about what? Water? Oh. God's sake, Bartuska. Look, Vertuska, you're on my head right now. Do not mess with me. You do not know what I can do to you. No. I have a water bottle next to me if the time requires it. I mentioned before, I'm going to put a timer on my Scottish accent thing. But I'm not going to put a timer on hydrate. I can promise you guys that. Although I am going to put a timer on Scottish accent, I won't do it for hydrate. Oh shit. Yeah, I think the only reason why I'm putting a timer on the Scottish accent is because, although I appreciate that you guys actually do like my accent, and you like when I don't try to hide it from you, I think the only issue I run into is I feel as though, personally, there are going to be quite a few people who join stream, and they might not be able to understand me. And I was a little worried about that last stream. That people were joining and they don't look at me like that, Vertuska, don't. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that people were joining me last stream and they weren't able to understand me, so it ended up becoming confusing. Of course, I just played up for laughs, so it was a genuine worry that I was a little concerned about. So, although I really appreciate it, I think I am going to put a timer on the accent, just for the sake of it not being as active, and for people who are joining, who, you know, haven't really seen my streams before, I would at least like them to have the capability of understanding me. So I feel like some people who join won't be able to. But for the water redeem, for hydrate, I'm never going to put a timer on that. I'm never. Hydrate is going to not have a timer. You guys can drown me as much as you want, and I will stick to my word. The accent is very difficult. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Vertuska. So, although I appreciate everyone coming in and being like, oh, do the accent, you know, show us your real voice, essentially. Although I appreciate it, and I appreciate that, you know, people actually like the Scottish accent, I do find that there have been instances of people joining who don't understand me because I'm speaking in my accent. And I'm worried that that kind of messes up the content for them, that they enjoy the stream less because of that. So I think that's why I want to put a personal timer on it. This dude has a cool armor break. But for the hydrate stuff, I'm never going to put a timer on that. I want to stick to my whole idea with hydrate being a bit funny, in that you guys can just drown me. You guys can just try to drown me. So, I'll keep hydrate without a timer. There's never going to be a timer on hydrate. You can probably see that. But yes, we're gonna have everyone just chilling. Everyone just chilling. But yes, oh, hey, it's you again. It's this guy again. No. I understand these people. I would be scared too if it was the first thing I heard on stream. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Vertuska. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, although, like, I appreciate it, I do feel, like, kind of bad for the people who maybe joined stream, and they just suddenly can't understand a word I'm saying, just because of the specific way I'm talking. So I think I want to keep it for more of a special little funny event. Oh. But I need water, but I need a water timer, otherwise I will use it. I'm never having a water timer, Vertuska. I'm staying to my word. No, I'm not keeping it. I'm sticking to my word that I'm never having a water timer. I'm sticking to my word. I refuse to ever put a timer on hydrate. I'm sticking to it. If I need to increase the points for it, I will, but I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to that word. Oh, man. But yeah, I really do need to figure out how to get this sound redeem stuff, though. Like, that's what the biggest thing I want to figure out, is how to do that. Which is a bit annoying right now. A little bit annoying right now, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I guess it's just like one of those things where whenever I try to learn something new, because it's new, it's like, oh god, it's new. What am I gonna do here? What's gonna happen? And it becomes very confusing for me. But once it becomes like, you know, explained, I'm like, oh, this is actually really easy. I can do this no problem. So then I just do it no problem. And I feel like getting sound redeems is gonna be one of those things. Because OBS was originally quite scary, but I seem to be doing pretty well with it. I seem to be doing pretty well with it now. I mean, look at me. I'm surrounded by all my victims. All my little prisoners. All my my little jar prisoners. Wait, we need some leveling up. 25, 25. Pretty much everyone's fine, honestly. So I should replace you, put you there. Yeah. Everyone seems pretty okay level-wise, to be honest. Yeah. Characters are leveling up quickly. Yikes. Okay. Is there any minigames? Oh, there's this one. No, if it's this room. Okay, I think I can do this one. Yeah, I think this one is super easy. It's just the card game. I like your laugh and why you tell me not to do something much. Yes, do not. Not to do something so much? Yes, do not. I appreciate that, Vertuska. Thank you. Oh boy. Okay. It's always nice to be told that my laugh is at least nice. But yes, we're doing well. I do like how people who are joining the streams, anyway. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, God's sake. Okay, I messed up. Thanks for the hydrate, Vertuska. One chug, here we go. That's all? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vertuska. You didn't try and torture me. Ugh. There we go. Water. Ow, I just hit my mic. Okay. Acceptable. I messed up the last one, God's sake. Anyway. But yeah. It's at least nice to know that you guys, enjoy watching me. Because... I don't know, I'm kind of like a weirdo, to be honest. I'm kind of like really weird. I've always considered myself to be like very, very weird. So, I didn't really know if many people would like watching me. Especially with how my sense of humor can be very, how do I put it? Well, you guys know, I actively insult people who watch me because I think it's funny. But no, I'm happy that you guys actually enjoy watching me. And, think that I'm enjoyable to communicate with. It's very nice, it's very nice. And it makes me just want to kind of, like, keep going. It's nice knowing that people like watching you. And you can just keep on going, essentially. Maybe check out the shop, actually. I have so much money I feel like I don't need. I just buy more materials. Just buy an absolute bucket ton of materials, why not? Just buy a ton. Just buy an absolute ton. We already have a ton of the unlucky things. Okay, how much of that can we get? 8. That'll do. Alright, that'll do. I feel like we're not really buying the items. I don't really think the items do much, to be honest, from what I've, been playing. So we'll just buy a ton of materials. Okay. Did we only get one upgrade out of that buy? We did. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay. Oof. Time to keep on going. Yeah, I'm trying to think like how many missions a single group has. Because I haven't been keeping track, or if they're like the same amount, or if some groups get longer missions. But I think after this group we have 2 more groups. We'll have to like see what that is. I think group 1 consists of 3 characters. And group 2... Wait, do we? Yeah, we went for group 654. No, I think there was 6 groups. Or unless I'm counting wrong. No. Hold on. Hold on. I've never been the best with numbers, wait. Group 1, 5, 1, 2... I don't remember who was it in. I'll need to go back to my work. Have a good stream. Don't call me baby now, Vertuska. I love you. Okay, thank you, Vertuska. Thank you. Okay, you need to abide by my stream rules, otherwise this jar is gonna shake. Okay, well, have a good time at work, Vertuska. I hope you're okay. I hope you're alright. But yes, you call me baby again, this jar is gonna shake. You do not want me to shake this jar. Alright, let's play this dude. I think I remember when we first played as this guy, I think I said I wasn't too big of a fan of his, but since playing as him further, I don't know, I actually really like playing as him. I feel like he's pretty cool. He's clicked with me. He's very much clicked with me. As I was like kind of saying before we, I started fully talking in chat and everything, I think playing a game like this, that's kind of a bit easy. It's a bit more of a breeze to get through. It's thank you for the hug, Vertuska. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel like playing a game like this that's quite easy and, calming to get through, it's quite good for you guys, like, getting to know me, essentially. Because it gives me, I don't feel like I need to focus on the game too much. I feel like I can just kind of chill, I can just kind of chat, and we can just, like, keep playing away. And, the game's still entertaining, so I think it was a very fun game to stream. There's gonna be something here, isn't there? No? Nope, wait, here we go. Yeah, I felt like there was something here. Yeah. So I don't know, I feel like I'm happy I was able to like pick up this game, because it's quite an easy little breeze to go through. Haven't had any major challenge yet, I don't think. But it's still like very fun. Because this thing, I feel like everyone who... There's a massive argument online that a game needs to be like super challenging to be fun, you know? And I don't really agree with that. I feel like a game can be very, very easy and still be entertaining. It just depends on like how it's made. And I think a good example of that for me is like the Kirby games. Kirby to me is extraordinarily easy, but I also think Kirby is very fun because it's charming and it's got good level design, you know, and the power-ups are still fun to play with. It's never gonna challenge me, but I still think it's very entertaining, you know. And I feel like this game kind of falls into a similar way where, yeah, this game has been honestly very easy so far. I don't think there's been any moments that really gave me a major challenge. But I still enjoy it because I'm having a good time. The combat is entertaining. I like the characters. I like the art style. I like how wild everything is. And I think that's good. I think that's very good. I don't know if this game is one of those Muso games that will get more challenging with like bonus stuff, you know, where it's kind of like, oh, here's some bonus missions, and this is when the real game begins. Because I know Hyrule Warriors is kind of like that. Hyrule Warriors, hell, even Fire Emblem Warriors, those games are very, very easy story mode wise. Like, not too much of a challenge. They only become a little bit of a challenge during the final missions, but once you beat the story mode, you do all the side content. And the side content is almost built like, you know, it was made with the intent that you've beaten the story mode. So it's almost like the game's like, okay, this is when the real game begins. This is when the real challenge starts. And it starts like going ahead and giving you a bunch more challenges, and you gotta learn way more about the characters and level them up a whole lot more. I feel like those are when Muso games get really hard. I don't know if this game will have that. If it does, that's cool. We can maybe try a couple of those challenges. But honestly, I'm just fine with it being a fun little easy Muso game. Because it's still been very entertaining, and I've just been having a good time with it. I feel like that's fine, you know, it's okay to like easy games. I know there are a bunch of people who will live and die by the idea that a game needs to be challenging for it to be rewarding, for it to be fun. And although I get that, I also don't. I feel like you can definitely have a game that's... sorry, I got something claw on my foot there. You can definitely have a game that's challenging, and that challenge not feel rewarding in any way. And then you can have a game that's easy, and it still feels rewarding, you know? And same with vice versa. You know, you can have both sides of the things. I'm trying to think of some good examples, actually. So, as a game that's, I think, a game that's easy, but still feels rewarding, to me at least, is, let's say, I'm gonna say Fire Emblem Free Hopes. And that's the sequel to Free Houses, the Muso game of that. I think that game is quite easy. It starts off decently challenging, but by the time you get to the end and you figured everything out, it's very, very easy. And because it hasn't got any, like, DLC stuff, I don't know if it ever will, I feel like it's just a very simple breeze. But because of its mechanics, because of its characters, because of everything around it, I never feel like the easy factor takes away from the gameplay. And it's still very enjoyable and rewarding to me every time I play it. So that's an easy game that I think is still very rewarding and something that's very fun. At the same time, a game that is challenging and doesn't feel rewarding to me would be Dark Souls 2. And I know it's kind of like an obvious, like, oh, you know, make fun of Dark Souls 2, it's the worst in the franchise, blah blah, you know, but a bunch of that stuff. But for me, it's like, I didn't feel like Dark Souls 2 was rewarding, because I felt like the game catered to very specific builds in certain parts of the game, which annoyed me, because as someone who likes Dark Souls, even though he sucks at it, I'm terrible at those games. The reason why I like those games is because they let you experience the game whatever way you want. You can build your character whatever way you want, and whenever you overcome a challenge, you probably did it your way. You overcame it in your own way. whether it would be through parrying, melee, magic, pyromancy, you know, whatever you wanted essentially. But in Dark Souls 2, it felt like, you know, early game, if you're not playing with magic, you're getting beaten down. And then when you go to DLC, it's like if you're playing with magic, you're almost never getting past anything. And that's why I felt like that game was challenging, extremely challenging, but it wasn't rewarding. I didn't feel like I overcame an obstacle as much as I felt like I just exploited a system. You know, it didn't feel fun anymore, and I think that's a good example of a game that's incredibly challenging, but not rewarding. At the same time, you know, there are games that are incredibly easy and don't feel rewarding at all. I've played a lot of easy games that I think are really bad. I think the biggest one for me is still Devil May Cry 2. I love Devil May Cry. A part of me wants to stream Devil May Cry, but I hate Devil May Cry 2 so much. It is so bad. It is so frustrating. It is just not a good game in any sense of the word. And part of that is because of just how boring it is. Like, the combat is so easy, but it's also not fun. I mean, that's the biggest issue. Like, the basic short term of what I'm trying to say is the difficulty of your game, it doesn't matter to me. What matters is if your game is fun. Your game can be super easy, super challenging, whatever, but if the game isn't fun, I don't want to play it. It's as simple as that. If I'm not having fun, then what's the point? Essentially. What's the point of me playing it? But yeah. Oh, we're getting really far, bro. I like this group's story. I think they bounce off each other quite well. I like when there are like multiple characters in a single group, so you know there's quite a varied variety of opinions. Because the first group was only 2 characters, which was, you know, good. I like those 2 characters, but I like when there's more to a group because it gives more personalities, it gives more opinions, and everyone can have like different takes and viewpoints on things, which I think is interesting. I think it's fun to have like groups like that of characters. Of course, that's just my preference. I know some people prefer having smaller groups, which is perfectly understandable. On these Bond conversations, everyone just talking to each other. Look at the beauty on those cabbages. Look at the textures on those cabbages, man. It's always vegetables. It's always vegetables. I don't think I've ever seen a video game that gets like vegetables correct. We're spending so much time making sure that people look good, we forget about the vegetables. Can we get some like justice for video game vegetables to make them stop looking so fucking ugly? Please. Like, it's not even like I like low poly, like game design look. I like games that look old, but when the rest of the game looks like pretty damn good, and then you just got these standout, nasty ass looking vegetables. It's like, oh god. I especially noticed that because I'm a pretty big Assassin's Creed fan. Assassin's Creed, you go to like any place in the game that's like selling food, like fruits or stuff like that, those things look like they come out the PS1. And it stands out so hard. It just stands out so poorly. I don't know, it's funny, it is funny, it's very oddly funny. But still, I mean, come on. Come on, guys, please. Okay, how good are we going with these guys? 29, 28. Keep you in there. You're still 28 too. 26, 26. Let me replace you. Okay. Okay. We're doing okay. Let's get a couple more upgrades. Upgrades for characters. Some characters who we already play as, some characters who we don't play much of. Of course, we still got a new guy Oh, you can get an upgrade. You can get 2 upgrades. Okay. Let's keep going. I think by the end, I'll, you guys probably noticed when we finished, you know, playing, like, SA2, and when we finished playing, the Sonic Murder game, I kind of just gave, like, my overall thoughts in the end of how we were, how everything went. I think by the end of this game, I'll definitely give my overall thoughts on how the gameplay went, how everything happened. And also talk about, like, what characters I like the most, what characters I enjoyed playing, you know, just kind of like a first run through type of thing. Because I like doing that. I like summing up my thoughts of something after I beat it. Like, how's the initial experience? How's the overall experience of just playing it? There's something oddly fun about that. There's something very oddly fun about just, like, summarizing everything in a way. It feels satisfying. It feels satisfying to do. Okay. I still love this dude's big peacock design. It just looks wild. Okay. So this is very desperate needs, desperate times. Desperate times. Okay, here we go. Time to run into battle. Oh, we only got these guys, so who do I want to play? I think I'll play as our lower level guys. I think I'll play as them. I like these guys. Here we go. I still think this dude is my favorite design out of every character. I mean, the white with the feathers and the pink eyes. I think he is my favorite design. I think, like, out of everyone here, I wouldn't say he's my favorite to play, but definitely design-wise, I would say he wins it for me. Very much wins it. Okay, here we go. Keep going. Nice. There we go. I hope the game audio is okay, by the way. I ended up turning down game audio from last stream, just so that way you guys could hear my voice. Okay. Definitely still figuring all that stuff out. But I do like how we're kind of like figuring things out, you know? Figuring everything out, having a bit of fun. And the more we figure out, the better the streams get, you know? Enough practice, enough time, we'll definitely like have a good old... We'll get our streams like way up. I'm still thinking about a way of how I want to structure my debut. Because I know people do like presentations and stuff. Oh! Hello Mr. Bond, how's it going? Oh, hello, chill, how are you doing? How you doing, man? It's good to have you here. Man, welcome back, welcome back. You may see we have more jar friends. we have more little jar friends. Everyone's just chilling. Everyone's chilling out. But yeah, it's good to have you here, chill. Good to have you here. We're just playing away like Touken Ranbu is again. After we took a little break. But yeah. I was basically just talking about how, like, it's pretty jarring, God's sake. You come in here with the bad jokes, Joe. God damn it. But yeah. I was just talking about how, like, you know, kind of like practicing with things, and we're figuring a couple things out, and I'm hoping that as we get further, the streams will just continue to get better, get more fun, get more exciting. Because I don't think we've had a single stream I haven't enjoyed doing. Actually, you know what? There was one stream I didn't enjoy doing. I'm not counting the Sonic streams, because although I didn't enjoy doing that challenge, I still think by the end it was fun. It was entertaining to try and get through that game without taking hit. I think the one stream I didn't enjoy doing was one of my Dreamlight Valley streams, but that's just because the stream was messing up. And when things are messing up like that, your immediate thought is like, oh god, why is it messing up? What's happening? You know? But I think that was the only stream I wasn't like very proud of. But every other stream I think we've had has been pretty good. Even times where I feel like the stream isn't really going too well, eventually something happens, something completely wild happens, and things end up going a lot back to our usual schedule, and we end up having a good time. And yeah, and I really enjoy doing it. I think that's just been the most fun thing, because my whole thing is that I just want to keep entertaining you guys. I just want to keep making you laugh, and I will keep continuously doing my best to do so. But yeah, I think I've only had like what, 1 day off, not counting the days where I have to be off because I literally just don't have the time. And to be honest, it's just because I want to keep going. Just because I want to play video games for you. Just want to keep on playing, keep having a great old fun time. Yeah, so let's keep getting this. Here we go. I'll pop an ultimate. The guy does have a really sick ultimate though. Like a really good ultimate. And there he goes. Slicing away. Actually, we've been able to play as the like purple haired dude for a while. I don't think we have. Maybe we played as him like first stream, and I don't think we've played as him again. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Let's keep getting this one. Come on, he has to die soon. Oh, come on. A median armor break? Oh, the camera glitched as well. Didn't give me my zoom in. What the hell? Where's my zoom in? I like my zoom in for my armor breaks. Come on. There we go. That's the one. Okay, the mission isn't over. Something's happening. Yep, something's happening. You know the mission isn't over when the characters can still move in this game. Like in some Musou games, the characters keep moving even when the mission's done, but in this game they just stand still. That's how you know it's not over. Okay. Oh god. Okay, come on. There we go. Killed. You're next. You're next, buddy. Oh god, he's really just bringing in an absolute ton of them. What the hell? There's captains everywhere. What's going on? Come on. Quickly take him down. There we go. That's the one. Final one done. And we beat him. I don't think that's the end though. I think we're gonna get a boss. I think of course we're gonna get a boss. A big bug boss. So the last guy turned into a butterfly. The first guy was a beetle. The next guy was like a moth or a butterfly. It's gonna. What's this one gonna end with? What giant bug are we fighting this time? What big disgusting ass demon bug are we fighting this time? Oh, what is that? Okay. What the hell is that? Is that even a bug? It's like an armadillo. What? Alright. What is this thing? It's like an armadillo. It's not even a bug. Okay. That's cool. Time to beat this, I guess. Is there a bug that can grow into a ball like that? I don't know, like a type of Slater or something? What is that? Okay. Well, this is our enemy. This is what we have to kill. So this is the guy we have to kill in order to win. Let's get going. Okay. Right. Does it even say? I don't think it says what type of bug it is. Okay, we're gonna play Oz. This guy's got a lot of bonuses. He does have a ton of bonuses. You know, I might play. I'll just pick this guy because we haven't really played so much. So we should at least give him a moment of shine while fighting the boss. We just really haven't like touched him much. So yeah, this thing's more like just a big animal. What is this? Oh god. It's a cool design though, I still like the design. Okay, okay, okay. Oh god. Yeah, this is very intense. We're talking about like erasing timelines and everything. That's wild. Is that Sonic? If so, I guess we're killing him again. I guess he's dying again. God's sake. How many times does this man have to die? Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've spoken with a couple of VTubers about that whole Sonic game, the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I said one thing that I would love to maybe do one day is to get like a couple of VTubers together and like do a reading of it where everyone has like set characters. I just think that would be really funny. Oh god. Okay. Nice, there we go. Yeah, it's a type of like Slater thing, I guess. Is that the right word, Slater? I know over here we call them like Slaters. And they're annoying little bugs. But yeah, a small little Slater thing, only this guy's buff. So he is a type of bug. He just very convincingly came across like an armadillo. This is very weird. Oh god. Okay. So far this guy's been the easiest boss, because all he does is roll. And he isn't very good at hitting me. So we'll be fine. Team up contact. There we go. Yeah. This guy is like probably the most simple boss so far. Oh. Nearly got right there. Place away. Oh, he's jumping back. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be his big charge attack. Yes, lead into a wall. Well, I'm kind of surrounded by walls, so it's pretty easy to do. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Keep slicing away at him. Maybe pop off an ultimate. Why not? There we go. Get the big damage one as soon as I can. There we go. I hit him with every attack there, or did I only hit him with a few? Where's he going? I don't know if that hit him. Did I hit him? I don't know if I hit him like all the way, at least. Here we go. What's going on? I will burn all of them. Except Ninja. Hello, Bill. Hello. I see you like appreciating our jar friends. Ah, yes. This is the punishment. This is the punishment. Okay, these are their punishment spells. Hi, now. Hi. I hope you're having a good time, Bill. Yeah, so Ave was the first. Ave is punished for trying to hug me, despite me constantly telling her I do not like. Came to be evil. Wonderful. So yeah, Ave was the first. Then Moon was the second, because Moon is in a war with me right now. So this is an extra punishment. Then I added Ninja, because he keeps coming to my streams and bullying me. And then I added Amairu, who's above Ninja, because Amairu keeps redeeming Scottish. And then I added Vortuska to my head, just because, I don't know, I like bullying Vortuska. So yes, we are here with them. Oh man, I hope you're having a good time, though. I hope you're having a good time. We've just been casually playing away. I've just been taking it pretty easy, to be honest. I've just been enjoying my time off. You know, first 2 days of having time off, it's very relatable. Yes, very relatable. But yeah, first 2 days of getting time off properly. I do busy week. Yeah, busy week. But hey, I'm just happy to probably have the time, man. And as I said, I'm gonna be using this time off to just kind of, you know, stream, play some games, do things. But I have IRL stuff to do. I continue streaming soon. Yeah, that's okay. That's understandable. Like for me, it's like I'm mostly just like free for the whole weeks, like for the whole 2 weeks. So I think I'm just mostly gonna stream and try to upgrade my streams, but also go out see family, friends here and there. But yeah, we're just figuring out a couple of things. I'm so busy that I'm paying someone to play Genshin for me. Damn, that's definitely busy, bro. That is very busy. Jesus. I hope it's going okay for you, man. I hope like whatever, you know, is happening or else going alright, bro. You know? Yeah. I'm actually thinking about asking people, reaching out to people about collabs. Because so far I've had 2 people reach out to me about collabs. I had you reach out to me, and I also had Kelpie reach out to me. So I'm thinking that, you know, damn, people actually like talking to me. Maybe I should ask some people. It is. I'm moving into a new place. Oh, I hope it goes well for you. Hello. I see a bunch of girls streaming with you in the same room. Yes. Yes. Hello. Welcome. This is well, what? I think most of them are girls. Yes. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, but I hope it goes all right for you, Bill. Time is like collapsing. Jesus. Intense moment. But yeah, but I've had I remember you reached out to me for a collab, Bill, and don't forget our collab then. Yeah, I won't forget it. I won't forget it now. Sorry, Bill. Yeah, just let me know whenever you're available. Honestly, I'll just do it. I'm with you, baby. I call her Mini Moon. I call her Mini Moon, but yes, Baby Moon as well. Yeah, I won't forget it, Bill. Like I said, just hit me up whenever, dude. I'll just free the time up. And I'll just do it. But yeah, I figured because there's 2 people who have asked me about collabing, I let you know might still need next week. That's no problem, no problem. Like I said, I'm off for 2 weeks. I'm off for 2 whole weeks. And then I'm back to college. Yeah, Mini Moon. It's Mini Moon. Mini Moon. Mini Moon's right here. I call her Mini. I ended up learning that canonically Moon is like way shorter than me. So I ended up making fun of her because like in our crossover where we fight each other, which I'm still writing by the way, that's how long this story is. I said to her, damn, I'm gonna have to like kneel down just to hit you. Oh man. Gonna adopt that? Yeah, 100%. Honestly, like, the crossover between me and Moon's going really well. I finished 3 parts of 5, and then 4 and 5. No Mini Moon, but Baby Moon. Both Baby and Mini. My lore is fully evolving. That's good, Belle. Yeah, I heard you really like writing lore. I think I finished writing my lore. I've sent my lore to Ave, Shusha, and a bunch of people. I was gonna send it to you, but I wasn't sure if you would want to read it, because I've only got it in a Google Doc. I don't have it on card yet, which is very annoying. So whenever I send it to people, it needs to come up as like an email needs to be sent to me, and I accept that email to let people probably see it. Of course I'm gonna read it. Sweet. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. I can send it to you. And like I said, if you get asked about an acceptance email, literally just click yes. It's just a little thing that gets sent to me and I just accept it. But it was fun, and like I said, I'm still working on me and Moon's crossover, which is a massive thing I've been working on, because I love writing. I love writing so much. Writing is... Although I'm dyslexic, you know, I've always tried to write to improve my dyslexia, to improve my spelling and my grammar and everything. So I just love writing, and I do it in my spare time. So being able to like write a type of crossover thing, it's been wild. Mine's too long to read. Bale, you're talking to a guy who has written a story, okay? This isn't my lore. I have a short version and a long one. Yeah, well, here's the thing, Bale. If you ever think that, oh man, my story's way too long or something, this isn't my lore, but I write stories in my free time because I like doing it. One of my stories is 369 pages long. So if you think that, oh damn, I've written a way too long story, bro, don't worry. I will still read that shit. I will still do it. I promise you that. I don't actually know how long my lore is because I didn't bother to page count it. I hope I can make mine shorter than that. Yeah, definitely. You know, a 369 page lore dog. But yeah. Because no joke. Yeah. It will be a book. That's fine though, that's fine. Like, I feel like when it came to my lore, it's simple, but effective in a way. I like to think it. where it's a simplistic type of story, but I like to think it's a fairly effective one as well, because I just want to get to like the most basic points. Oh damn, we got quite a few characters in this one, sweet. And I just kind of like go over everything that I need to. But when it comes to the crossover, I know the crossover needs to be longer. So the crossover has been much longer. But it's been good. It's been very good. Gotta go for now. Hope you can enjoy your stream to the fullest. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, thank you so much. And also, I was going to ask, is it Harden or something? Is that the name you're saying about Baby Moon? I might have crossovers as well in the future. That would be cool, man. That would be really cool. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to have crossovers with people just with how I've written out my, like, lore powers. Because I'm written to be more... My abilities are written to be more horrific than, you know, cool anime battling. So this crossover with Moon has been quite a challenge, because I've basically had to write myself as a villain because of how I am in lore. So I need to do that. It's good that they won't put me in the battle because I am a native and teleport to my bro. Okay, yeah, don't worry about put this in a bottle. Oh, you don't want to be put into a jar? Don't be put into a jar? I can put you into a jar. But anyway, like I was saying, it was like, in my lore, I specifically wrote my lore to be more, kind of like, more as a horror story, because I wanted to do something unique. I didn't want to just do the typical, like, oh, cool anime battle type of lore. I wanted to do something more unique and personal. So, I wrote something that was a bit darker than most lore I've read, and also loosely inspired by some real things I've felt throughout the years. And it came out pretty well. Everyone who's read it seems to really like it, and I was really happy about that. But yeah, the only problem with that though is crossing over with people. It becomes quite a challenge because everyone else has lore that's quite different, essentially. Which is why when I've been writing this lore with me and Moon, I've basically had to write myself as a villain character, because in lore that would make sense, essentially. So in this crossover, I'm basically the antagonist of this story, because it makes sense within the context of lore. So it's been quite a challenge, but I like a fun challenge. So, but yeah. As I was saying about Harden, if I add you to the jar list, if I add you to this jar list, you will know true pain. True pain, my friend. You do not want to be added to the jar list. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just I just really like writing. Writing's like a very deep passion of mine. It's just something that I've been doing for years now, and trying to improve my skills will also make stories that I think people will find entertaining, and I think are entertaining to write. Because I think that's something important to do. You know, there's no point doing something if you yourself don't like it, because if you don't like it, then you don't really put as much effort into it. So you gotta make sure that you're doing something that you also enjoy, because if you enjoy it, you're giving it your all, and you'll get more out of it, essentially. You'll get more experience. So thinking about these characters that we've gotten, I'm pretty excited, because one character here is, I know, my favorite character to play is in this game. So I think we should be good. I like this cast of characters specifically. There we go. So the story's gotten a bit more interesting. I like the whole erasing timelines thing. That's cool. Okay, I'll go have a good stream. Good night. Oh yeah, thank you for coming, dude. Thank you. Honestly, I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you for coming by and saying hello. Always appreciated. Always, I always appreciate it, man. Like, genuinely. And you're welcome to come, again, anytime you want. Just whenever you wish, bro. I stream quite consistently. I tend to stream a little earlier than this, so hopefully, if I stream again, it won't be as late. so you can actually enjoy the majority of the stream. So sorry about that, but yeah, but thank you so much for coming, dude. Here we go. Yeah, I'm thinking gameplay wise, so I like playing as you. I like playing as the other guy. I played as you I think twice, and I enjoyed playing as you. As for the other guy, I know the other guy's name is Ichigo, which is quite easy for me to remember because he's just Ichigo, you know. I think he's quite fun. I think we've also got the duplicate guy as well, who's just tagging along. Okay. Oh. So yeah, I do like this specific small cast. Yeah, I'm a bit unsure about how I'm gonna feel about playing as Ichigo. Yeah, I think we'll have to maybe like boost up Ichigo a bit more, and I'll have to like figure out how I probably feel about him. Because he's definitely he's a fun character to play as, but he feels very knight-ish compared to the other characters. Like the other characters play like how I expect samurai characters to play. Ichigo kind of plays more like a knight style character, which is cool. It makes him stand out, but it also feels very odd, I would say. It's a bit hard to describe in like just physical gameplay. He definitely stands out as different. So he's very noticeably different in style, essentially. You notice it far easier when you're playing as characters, but of course I'm gonna pick this dude, because, come on, why wouldn't I? I love playing as this guy. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm ready to slice away. I literally just love playing as this guy so much. He's got like the best animations, the best moves. Spins around like a Beyblade. I mean, come on, man. Oh yeah, he's got his new attack. Okay, so it's just like a slice down. That's cool. Not as wild as other ones, but I still like it. Here we go. Let's keep going with this. Nice. Just going around like a Beyblade, just spinning. I don't know, man. I just, like I said in previous streams, I find the flashier the character, the more I enjoy them. You know, like, I just like characters who are overly flashy. Oh god. Messengers. Oh. Wow, that didn't go well. Great. Well, the door's locked. Better find another way around. Keep on searching. Okay. I think we're somewhat searching. Yeah, we're going the right way. It's got a little hole in him. There we go. Time to kill. Time to kill. Oh, don't touch me. And he touched me anyway. God damn it. Oh well, ultimate time. Let's get going. Hopefully this should do a decent amount of damage, or maybe even kill them. Just hoping I get the right amount. God's sake, I just love this dude's animations. I seriously was like, yeah, this guy's like pretty close to death anyway. Nice. Sometimes we get an attack that's strong enough to just kill them in one go. Other times it takes a couple of more hits. There we are. Nice. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going, let's keep going. This door's locked too. Is this gonna unlock or... Okay, we're speaking to this guy. Talk to him on your behalf. Sweet. Is this gate gonna open for us or is it not? Okay, I think we need to take this dude back with us. Basically. Yeah. So we'll take this guy back with us. I guess we need to carry, like, gather all the blue things on the map. I think that's what we gotta do. Or not. Okay, yeah, there we go. Hello, everyone. And we're just going to come in and kill literally everything. Including this giant purple Oni. I'm wondering, are the red enemies going to appear? Because last time there was a whole mission about escaping one of these Onis, but they were red. So, is there going to be like a... Are we going to move on to red variants? Because so far we fought green and purple variants. We haven't fought a red variant yet. We've run away from a red variant. So just wondering if that's going to be like the big next step. This is going to be the red variants. Here we go. Nice. Come on, dude. Just die already. Go blocking my attacks, please. There we go. Okay, here we are. I think now we should be good to move on to the next one. No way, we got enemies over here. Slice them away. Oh, Shell coming in with more emotes. Shell really likes his emotes, don't you, bud? You really like just going on full emote style. God. Yeah. I still got some decent emotes in the works. Yeah. I really hope you guys like the emotes we get. I'm also thinking, by the way, of getting like a type of mascot little character. Another jar. You want another jar? You want to be put into a jar, huh? I'll jar you all. I guess you could say you're a jar. No. No. God. But yeah, I was thinking about getting like a kind of like little mascot thing, because I know some VTubers have like little characters, and I've got something in mind. I've got a kind of like little character in mind that I think might be fun for us to have. It's just finding someone who would be able to draw them for me, because I personally can't draw. And I know it's not like a little, it's a little creature essentially, but hopefully I can essentially get it. Jarwa smiley face? No. It's not a Jarwa smiley face. It's something else. Trust me. But I'm thinking of asking around and seeing who can potentially draw them for us. So I think that'd be very fun to get. Just like a little character, just a little fun character for us to have, and we'll keep him. We'll keep him for even when we eventually debuted. We'll keep this little character. Might also turn him into a little emote ourselves, or who knows. Nice. Well, that went well. That went very well. Okay. Yeah, so I've just been like talking to a few people here and there about like art things. I always get impressed by people who can draw, you know. I guess it's just because, like, you know, if you can't really draw yourself, you always get impressed by people who can. So I'm always just way more impressed by people who are pretty good at like art and everything like that. People who are just able to play away and just come up with something like really fun and cool and just crazy. It's really cool. That's funny, interesting. Oh god. Okay, we're spawn to both of these quickly. I love the I love how Beth's just watching me draw her commission. She gives me too much creative freedom. Oh, is that what you're doing in Kelpie's Discord? You know? Because I saw you were sharing something, yeah. That's cool. Maybe I'll have to join you in one of those times, Sunset. I'll have to join you in one of those, eventually. So, I can actively bully you live in it. It'd be fun. That'd be very fun. Wow, lol, yeah, I'm serious. It's what I want to do. I just want to bully people. I just want to bully them all. You're all gonna get it. You're all gonna get it, okay? You cannot escape. Man. Okay. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna personally hydrate myself because I am very thirsty. Yeah, there we go. But yes, I do want to bully you live. I've noticed you're just, you hang out in those little chat rooms, and I'm like, well, maybe one day I will join, and I will make fun of you. I will bully you. And there is nothing you can do about it. There is nothing that you can do to escape it. You will all be bullied. Every one of you. You deserve to be bullied. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot escape me. What? Yes, cry about it, Sunset. Cry about it. Okay? You should cry about it. You should very much cry about it. Hydrate? Okay, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. It's a very, very nice thing to do. So let me grab my water. And a stretch? Damn, thank you, Sunset. Thank you so much. You were very kind. Very, very kind. Yeah, stretching. And a drink of water. Good old chug. Yes, thank you for that, Sunset. Good hydrate stretch. God, I forgot how much I actually need this stretch. But I've been streaming. It's just such a relief, essentially. It's the move. It's to move around a little bit, you know? Just gotta make sure when you're doing that, just to like move your body. Otherwise you end up just like sitting in place and you feel stiff. It's not good. You gotta make sure to move your limbs. Make sure to like, you're not getting stuck. You trying to recruit me back, Sunset? I have completely corrupted you. You are no longer innocent. Anything innocent about you does not exist anymore. You are you are no longer innocent since joining my streams. You are you are permanently corrupted. Permanently stuck being corrupted. Me innocent? Never. Yeah. You will never be innocent. Everyone who joins these streams becomes corrupted. Everyone. Everyone who thinks they're innocent. I'm capable of getting Ave to scream in all caps. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? I'm saying this as someone who considers Ave a friend. I'm almost convinced that she speaks in lower caps. Like, just in lowercase. I'm almost convinced she yells in lowercase. Because of how calm she is and how relaxed she is. But whenever she's on my streams, no, it's all caps. It's all caps. And she just screams at me. It's very fun. I like getting friends to react like that. I like getting friends to overreact like that because it's funny. It's just very funny to me, and it's very entertaining. So yeah, it's just really, really cool. But I will completely ruin all of you. Everyone who joins these streams will become corrupted. Everyone who joins these streams will lose their innocence. Do not. Do not. So that's why you recruit me every stream, lol. Yep. It's tradition, okay? Listen, you can't break tradition. I was gonna say, by the way, has anyone noticed? It's kind of hard to see just because the angles he's at. Has anyone noticed that Small now has an earring? My full model actually does have earrings. I was gonna mention that. Yeah. And Small now has an earring too. The thing on the earring is actually my logo, but it's actually an older version of my logo. What, you staring at me for? Yeah, the thing on my earring is my logo, but an older version, because originally when Cherry made my logo, it was a purple version, but then she made my overlays, and my overlays were a different color, so we decided to redo my logo. But the thing was, is we already added my logo to my model, which was on my earring, and we decided that Well, you know what, we're not going to change it to the newer version because the purple matches the hair better. So my logo itself is like blue and green, but the earring is the old purple logo just because it suits the hair a little bit better. With like how it kind of goes into purple and pink at the sides. I think it's like, yeah, it's like the way my hair works is like the top is blue and then the front is green, but then the sides are like purple and pink. And very, very colorful. And of course I've got my green eyes, my green eyelids and makeup. And my blue eyes. You'd be surprised how many like changes the art has been through. We've been through so much with like this whole art. It's been a massive journey. Just even getting to small now, it's been a great journey. Like the whole building up to what the full thing's gonna look like. It's why I'm almost convinced that you guys are gonna love it. But I really, really love it because I've been through like seeing the whole process of it like being made and everything. It's been a wild experience, like seeing art grow essentially, and eventually getting to where we are, where we're quite comfortable with the design, and we're just adding like a few smaller things to it essentially. But eventually that also led to the creation of Small Now, which was very, very fun to have. This was not something I was expecting to get, was Small Now, but I'm happy we got him. But yeah, it's been a really, really crazy experience. Just the amount of things that have been added and changed, and you know, I think like seeing that type of experience, you know, it kind of like, it makes you appreciate art more, I would say, because you realize just how much work really does get put into it, like into the whole thing. So it's very cool. It's very, very fun. Okay. Yeah. Let's try see if we can get some upgrades now. These are our main group. Let's try to upgrade some of these guys. Yeah, this guy's just only at the second one, so we'll get him up a bit more. I think our main character group is actually quite low right now in upgrades. I replace this guy's power attack. His launching attack is pretty good. I'm gonna replace his forward attack with his power attack. Crushing blow. Yeah, let's do that. Replace his crushing blow. And we'll add this dude. Give some more upgrades. I think Ichigo should get better once we've upgraded him more. I just think out of everyone, he has the weirdest playstyle for me. I think Ichigo, he feels very like, he feels quite different compared to the other characters, is what I will say. Like he feels a bit more like grounded on his feet, when all the other characters move about quite quickly or are very like chunky, essentially, where they move quite slow, but their hits are like really hard. Ichigo kind of feels like he's in the middle. He feels quick, but also slow. It's very hard to explain. It's very hard to explain without like physically playing it yourself. Because I imagine gameplay wise, you know, you guys watching think like, oh, every character must feel the same. They really don't. They really, really don't. Like, I don't think it's as obvious to notice with Muso games, but sometimes characters can feel completely different, despite them looking mostly like they play the same. And it's extremely common in Muso games for that. Like, you just have those type of characters. I think a personal example I have would be Age of Calamity with Urbosa and Link, or at least like standard sword Link. So Urbosa and Link, they both kind of look like they would feel the same with how they're fast swordsmen, and they have very like long jumping, sweeping moves. But when you play as them, they are noticeably very different. Like Link feels as though his attacks are heavier. Link feels like his attacks are more heavy and more chunky in a way. When Urbosa feels like her attacks are more like fast and snappy. They don't really feel like they have as much impact, until you upgrade them with her whole electrical power ability. So although gameplay wise they look kind of similar, they really aren't. And it becomes like an interesting thing where, you know, if you're physically playing the game, it just feels very different. Can we like attack this? No, we can't attack this. I'm wondering if we can just like attack it. Okay, enemies. Guess we gotta keep looking for like secret passageways. Seems like a very simple level. Okay, so we're just like investigating. Like fully investigating. That's cool. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Slice away. Just cut away. Just cut. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, this is basically just like a little small investigation music. The music is absolutely like... Did I say music? Sorry. Yeah, the music is absolutely bopping, which is kind of funny for a mission that seems like really simple. I don't know what it is, I just kind of like when like music is going completely ham and like the mission themselves is just like, oh yeah, slowly move to this area, then go to this area and hear this. I just find that oddly funny. Okay, well he went down fairly easily. Oh, splitting pass. But would it be this way though? Yes. Hello, messengers. How are you? Okay. Here we are. Yeah, this whole I literally I can't get over just how bopping the music is compared to just how simple the gameplay is. It's just kind of funny in a way for me. Oh god. Is that a big attack? Okay, please don't hit me with that. Please do not. Okay, come on. Slice away. Slice, slice, slice. He's just going ham again. There we go. We got this. Oh shit. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Nice. There we go. Easy enough. Oh god, I just thought of an idea for fan art of your full model, and I'm sorry in advance. Are you thinking lewd thoughts, Sunset? Are you thinking lewd thoughts? Sunset? Sunset? Listen here, Sunset. Listen here, okay? Swear to God. Nothing spicy, just so many memes, okay. Well, you know my rule when it comes to spicy things. I'm okay with spicy stuff, but nothing too explicit, please. That's the only rule I have. Okay, just memes. God's sake. God's sake. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to do it when the full model is finished. You know. Which is going well. The process seems to be going really, really well. I am very excited for it. But I'm happy with kind of like what we're doing now, you know? I'm happy with what we're doing now with Small Now. I think Small Now has been able to allow us to stream, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy that Small Now has given us this chance to stream and this chance to just kind of like play away, essentially. You know? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. The means have in mind. Oh god. Oh god, Sunset, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, Sunset? This isn't comforting at all. Okay, so we found him. There we go. Nice. That's a very relaxing mission. We can also make memes of Small Now. Hold up, lol. You kidding? I mean, you're already kind of hard with the whole glitchy balloons. You already kind of have done that, which I'll have to like share. But yeah, like that's already like there for people to see. Okay. Alright, time's screwing up. Time's messing up, boys. Something's going wrong. Every time the balloons glitch, the higher the little man goes. Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Considering I am close to unkillable, I'm sure a fall isn't going to hurt me. Like, if a bullet to the head cannot kill me, I'm pretty sure a fall won't. I think I'll be okay. I think I'm okay, don't worry. Invincibility, man. You know, like, thinking about small now doing all the same stuff that regular now can do, it's very weird. Because like I said, regular now is more like a horror monster when it comes to abilities. You know, nice and colorful on the outside, but on the inside, what he can do is horrific. That's like the basic idea. So imagining all that with little, like, small now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how well that would, like, blend with him. Cause, like I said, I basically wrote my lore with the idea of it being more horror inspired instead of like typical cool, badass shonen inspired. I don't know, just cause I like more like grim stories like that. I think they're cool. Okay, here we go. Here we go, baby. Alright, come on. Picking up cards. Hitting the cards. Give me a card. Hit the card. Hit the card. Yeah. So aggressive when hitting cards. I mean, come on, dude. It's just a game of cards. Small now just for Thanos snapping a mana of existence. With a poke and a shitty grin on his face sounds about right. Yeah, that's about right. Cause like the whole thing is I glitch whatever I touch. So I touch something and it like breaks apart as if it were made of a glitch. So yeah, if I poke you, your body would like explode into 1,000 pieces. As if it was like made of code or something, but I can't really see Small Now doing that. That's the funny part, though. It's like I don't really know if Small Now fits that whole idea. Tron explosion. Yeah, dude, I remember Tron. Tron's like something I miss Tron. I really do miss Tron. Like the Disney movie thing, that was really good. Tron was great. God, I'm getting a lot of memories now, like old Tron stuff. Damn, dude. I remember I used to own Tron Legacy, and I would specifically like watch that quite a lot because I just really enjoyed it. I just felt like Tron Legacy was really cool. I loved like its style and everything, like the black style with like the glowing orange or the glowing blues. I just thought it was sick. It took me years to watch the original Tron though, I'm not gonna lie. I saw Legacy as a kid, but I never watched the original Tron for like years. It was only until I got older and I was able to watch it. And I like it, I do like it. I will admit, like the whole graphics thing, like, you know, the CG stuff definitely doesn't hold up, but I still think it's a good movie. So, that's what the thing, like, even if something looks outdated, I don't think that can stop it from, like, being a good movie. Because I've seen movies where things look extremely outdated, but I still think that they're relatively good movies. Tron made me love the Lego aesthetics as a kid. Still to this day. Yeah, honestly, like Tron's whole aesthetics and everything, I think is really, really cool. Just like the whole like way they handle things and stuff. And I remember Legacy had a soundtrack that was made by like Daft Punk, which was wild. So, you know, that existed. But yeah, I remember like that was it was a movie I hold very close to my heart, despite I know some people, I think it's better looked at now than it was back then, or at least I like to think it is. Because I remember like back then there was kind of like a thing about, oh, Legacy isn't that good, Legacy's actually not that great. But I think now when you bring up Legacy in conversation, people actually really like it, you know. And I don't know, I find that interesting because I like seeing how perspectives on movies can change throughout the years. Same with perspective on video games. But also I sometimes question if those change in perspectives are actually necessary. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I will never, and still never, get the perspective change for the Star Wars prequels. I fully believe that Star Wars Episode 1 through 3 are shit, and nothing you say to me can convince me otherwise. I think they are dog shit. To say, I like the original Star Wars trilogy. I think that's pretty good. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but in general, no matter what people say to me about the prequel trilogy, I will forever think they are horrible movies. And you cannot convince me otherwise. But other movies that have gotten like perspective change to them, like I've noticed more people are starting to appreciate the first Avatar again since Avatar 2 came out, which I like because I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy the first Avatar. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I didn't really get it when I was younger, but that's because I was a stupid little kid who, you know, liked crazy action movies. But I still, like, watching it when I was older, I was like, damn, this is actually enjoyable. I only like the aesthetics of Star Wars. The movies themselves are so hard for me to get behind. Yeah, like, when it comes to Star Wars, I think the original trilogy, you know, episodes, 4 up to 6, is it? I think those are good movies. I think that's a good trilogy. Like, A New Hope is just a very simple but nice trilogy. It's just a good trilogy. Emperor Strikes Back is a effective movie in raising the stakes and like making things more intense. And Return of the Jedi, although some find it quite divisive, I still think it's a good movie. The prequels, though, I think they do the thing that the originals didn't, and it kind of like ruins it. Because in the originals you have the whole Jedi, right? But they don't really fully explain the Jedi. The Jedi are more mysterious. They're more like samurai, essentially. They're mythical in a way. You know, the Force isn't something that you're fully supposed to... Oh, hello, big wasp. Like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, like, it's meant to be something that you're not really supposed to understand, and that's okay. You know? It's like this mythical thing. But then, in the prequel movies, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have like full-on councils of them, and it's gonna be like a massive plot point and everything. I don't know, it kind of like feels like it takes away that mystique of it in a way for me. To the point where I'm kind of like, okay, I really don't give a shit. And then the sequels started off decent, with the first movie I think actually is pretty decent, but then it just kept going downhill until we eventually got the big finale, and the finale sucked. But I feel like when it comes to Star Wars, my biggest problem with modern Star Wars is that this isn't even speaking as like someone who's like a massive fan or anything. This is me speaking as someone who just has this big series as something that he occasionally watches. I think it's relied way too much on, hey, do you remember when we did this? And it's really annoying. Like, I don't mind when big stories reference previous stories. I didn't mind it in Sonic when they, you know, referenced previous stories, like, oh, let's reference Unleashed. You know, let's talk about what happened then. because that was just a small little reference. They didn't go out their way to like completely recreate things or Unleashed, or like, oh hey, here's a character who was exactly from Unleashed. Remember when he was from Unleashed? It's like they didn't do that. In the meantime, you got Mandalorian Season 2, which is still good because it's Mandalorian, but then it's like, oh hey, here's Luke. You guys remember Luke, right? He was the main character of Star Wars. And it's like, can you fuck off? Can you please just fuck off? I don't care about Luke. I care about the Mandalorian because it's his fucking show. Like, it becomes a thing where like his whole story is that, oh yeah, it's like his own entire story, but then you introduce like these older characters and it's only gonna be like, oh, they are a part of this other character's story. I don't get that. You're writing a story based in a universe that has hundreds, maybe even thousands of different worlds with different races and different cultures, and you still can't break away from the first small story? Like, it gets to the point where this galaxy far, far away feels like a small fucking box of toys instead of an actual galaxy. And you're taking out toys that you used to play with for a previous story and putting it into a new story because you don't have any other toys to play with. Like, dude, just buy more fucking toys. You know what I mean? It's like, that's just what it feels like to me. It feels like the whole, like, fun part of it being a galaxy doesn't really exist for me, at least. And I think that's, like, my biggest issue, like, as someone who watches Star Wars from the outside. It doesn't feel like it takes place in a galaxy far, far away where thousands upon hundreds of stories can happen with thousands upon hundreds of characters and thousands upon hundreds of possibilities. It feels like it takes place in a small little box with the same characters, the same plot lines, the same possibilities. It's like, don't do that. The reason why people like The Mandalorian is because it's something new. It's something different. It feels disconnected. Do more like that, please. Don't give us an Obi-Wan show that has the most nauseating shaky cam I think I've ever seen in a fucking series. Please don't do that. I'd rather not, please. Like, God's sake. Yeah, that's my opinion of, like, Star Wars as a whole. It's a very weird series for me. It's a very, like, weird little franchise. I've never gotten too into it. I can see the appeal of it, but whenever I have tried to get into it, I just find things about it I really just don't enjoy. Very strange. I didn't armor break, but my teammate did. That's kind of funny. My teammate needs to step up his game. Why did he get an armor break? Okay. So what is he? Are we gonna kill this dude now? Because he's like destined to die. Are we gonna kill him? I think we are. Gotta put him out of time. Put him out of his misery. Yep. Well, that must have felt shit. Oh god. And now there's a white light. What's happening? The story is getting really crazy. The timeline is starting to collapse. Wait, already? It's collapsing already? I thought we would have had like more missions in this one timeline. No, okay, this story's going places. Hmm. Okay. The story is going places that I wasn't expecting it to go. I thought this was just gonna continue being the fun little jump from time to save time game. But no, we've gotten like, now we're like trying to like save. Like timelines are collapsing or thing. Are you involved? Huh? Are you involved somehow? I do not trust this man. I'm not sure. Since this guy got introduced, 2 timelines have collapsed. You don't know if I like you. Okay. This is getting weird. So whole timelines are just being completely broken down, erased. Things are going to shit. Okay, things are not going well right now. Things are definitely not going well. I think oh, I got an achievement. I got a little achievement. Nice. Okay. Well, at least we're increasing our bonds, I guess. We can see more of them. Woohoo. Yeah, I was not expecting the story to go this place. Like, I thought we were just gonna continue our whole thing about, like, saving time, going to a different timeline, learning about the people in that timeline, saving time again. But no, it seems like time's just going to shit now. Whoops, it seems like time's just, breaking down and everyone's dying now. What is happening? I was not expecting this to be the direction the story went. I thought it was just gonna be like one of those simple, we go to this timeline and we learn about something new. Here's a new character, he doesn't know how to do the whole shtick. But now we're learning and we're teaching him and we're gonna end on a big time event and it's gonna be super cool. But instead it's like, yeah, time is dying. This is going interesting. This is going places. Very interesting places. I don't know how it's exactly going to conclude now. I'm intrigued. I am very intrigued. We can't be done with the second team already. I don't think we're gonna be done with the second team already. No. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna have more with them. Onigiri remaking. I can do this. I can do this one for you, no problem. There we go. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. There we go. Make a second onigiri. Nice. And make a third. Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest, when it comes to making the onigiri, those things move way faster than what they need to. Like, the circles are moving really fast, but if you move them at the same speed, you actually screw up. Like, you don't get it. We haven't had tea time in a while, and I'm very happy about that. We're just arranging flowers, which I still don't get, but it's not as stupid as tea time, so I'm going to be okay with it. I can at least be happy knowing that it's not as dumb as tea time, and that we can just simply arrange these flowers and enjoy it. There we go, gorgeous flowers. Woohoo. Okay. Ooh, we can get some more stuff with. Ooh, we can get more stuff with. You haven't gone anything new in a while. Now review. Okay. I haven't really upgraded you much either. I mean, this guy's on level 3 though, so I need to get Spear Dude more. I need to get everyone out level 2 now. Quite a few guards are stuck on level 2. Right. Let me quickly check something. Just gonna see how long we've been doing this. And, okay. This has actually been very, very short, but I think I'm actually gonna end stream here just because it is very, very late where I am. I know it's a bit sudden. We usually go on for longer. It's just because of how late it is. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, but we are gonna raid someone. I do wish I could continue to stream for you guys. It's just that because of how late it is, I am getting a bit tired. But I'm going to stream earlier tomorrow. So I'm going to just stream the same game, but we're gonna stream earlier tomorrow, so that way, a bit more energized, essentially. But we're just gonna end this one here, if you guys don't mind. I'm so very appreciative of everyone who came in this stream. You guys are awesome. Like, seriously, to the people who, like, keep consistently coming to these streams, like, thank you. Because I never expect, people to really come. But it's nice. It's nice when you do. And we'll keep our jar friends. But I think we're definitely gonna end just because I am quite tired, and I feel like if I continue, my energy will just keep going down. So we're definitely going to need to change it up. The question is, well, who do we raid? Because we're going to have to raid someone. So let me look over people to find a raid for. I'll give my little raid message already. So we can all do this. And then it's just, this is copied at least 4 times, I think. Hold on a minute. I have a very specific raid message. This is my raid message. You guys can feel free to copy if you want. As we are going to find someone to raid. Let's see. Foucault, maybe. Oh wait, Nikto is streaming. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna raid Nikto. Right, Nikto's pretty cool. Yeah, I think you guys will like Nikto. So let's go and raid him right now. Okay. So go to and set up the raid. Here we go. Start raid. Okay. So yeah, so once again, sorry for you guys for the shorter stream. It's just because how late it is in my area. It's like really, really dark. I'll definitely try to start up stream earlier tomorrow, so that way, we have more time together. But we're gonna go raid, Nikto right now. So yeah, I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow, and we'll have some more fun, have some more laughs. But thank you guys so much for coming, as always, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, see ya.